Hi everyone, in this video I will describe my own research, namely Gen Z's voice and text messaging preferences towards sustainable intergenerational digital communication. The emergence of digital technology has revolutionized the landscape of intergenerational communication, especially with the presence of Generation Z, known as digital natives. The purpose of this study is to investigate how Generation Z prefers to communicate digitally via voice and text messages, as well as consequences of these choices for fostering long-lasting intergenerational contact. 10 Gen Z informants who actively communicate online were interviewed in depth using a qualitative approach and phenomenological method to gather data. The study's findings indicate that while voice messages are more frequently utilized in casual settings, including conversation with close friends or family, Gen Z prefers text messaging in official settings, like when speaking with lecturers or superiors. Voice messages are seen to be more expressive and capable of fully expressing meanings and feelings. This choice is a reflection of Gen Z's contextual awareness, which adapts the communication medium to the situation and the interlocutor's qualities. These results suggest that, particularly in the age of rapidly expanding digital connections, knowing Gen Z's preference for digital communication might serve as a foundation for creating a bridge of communication that is both successful and long-lasting. The emergence of digital technology has had a profound impact on how people communicate, particularly among Generation Z, those born between 1997 and 2012. Compared to earlier generations, Gen Z has distinct communication preferences because they were raised with smart gadgets and the internet. They frequently place a higher value on text-based, quick, and effective communication via social media and instant messaging. This is because written communication is convenient and flexible, giving people the ability to decide how and when to reply to communications. According to a study by IDN Media, 68% of Gen Zers spend 1 to 6 hours engaged on social media in this digital age, while 13% spend less than an hour. Additionally, the most active social media users spend 6 to 10 hours a day, or the most extreme, more than 10 hours. This phenomenon leads to a statement that Gen Z is a generation that is chronically online. The same survey also states that 92% of Gen Z prefers to use WhatsApp as their channel to interact with each other digitally, followed by Discord, Line, Telegram, and Facebook Messenger. This shows that WhatsApp becomes the most popular messenger application among Gen Z. WhatsApp is an instant messaging application that allows users to send text messages and voice messages, make voice and video calls, and share images, videos, and documents over the internet. The application was developed by WhatsApp Incorporated and later acquired by Facebook in 2014. Speaking of sending and receiving messages, WhatsApp offers two different formats, namely voice message and text message. Text message, as we all know, is a message in the form of alphabets and text, while voice message is a feature that allows users to record and send messages in the form of users' recorded speaking voice. The voice message feature makes communication easier because users do not need to type messages manually and can convey emotions and intonations more clearly than a text. However, with the increasingly population of voice messaging features on messaging applications, questions have arisen about how Gen Z views and uses voice messages compared to text messages. Even though there's currently no study conducting Gen Z preferences and on the usage between text or voice message, several studies have shown that although voice messages can convey richer nuances and emotions, meanwhile Gen Z is often reluctant to use them. The main reason behind this reluctance is their preference for written communication, which is considered more practical and does not require an immediate response, as voice message requires more effort, and not all Gen Z users are comfortable using this feature. Based on this problem, this study aims to explore Gen Z's preferences between the use of digital the use of voice messages and text messages in digital interactions by referring to the theory of perception in communication. In the context of communication, perception is a process by which an individual selects, organizes, and interprets information inputs to create a meaningful picture of the world. Perception is the process of observing or gaining knowledge about a particular object or event using certain senses as intermediaries. The process of perception formation, according to Joseph A. DeVito, the emergence of a perception can occur through three stages that are interrelated mutually: infancy, continuous, mixed, and overlapping with each other. By understanding the factors that influence their choices, it is hoped that it can provide insights for communication technology developers and digital industry players in designing features that are more in line with Gen Z's needs and preferences. This research is important to discuss because the increasingly dominant role of digital communication in the daily lives of this generation, who are active users of technology. Generation Z is known as digital natives who are very familiar with various instant communication platforms such as WhatsApp, Instagram, and Telegram, but their choice of communication media, whether voice messages or text messages, is influenced by various factors such as efficiency, social context, and emotional expression. Understanding these preferences is important not only for academic studies in the field of communication, but also for application developers and digital marketers in creating a more targeted approach. Moreover, Gen Z's communication patterns can reflect social changes in the way humans build and maintain relationships in the digital era. When phenomenological research is conducted, the various perspectives of the participants on their experiences will be reported because it employs a phenomenological approach that examines individuals in order to report on the various realities on the phenomenon of the preferences of using text and voice messages while interacting digitally, particularly among Generation Z. This study has an ontological belief or the nature of reality, relying as much as possible on the participants' perceptions of the circumstances is the goal of the study. The participants' living experiences are the main emphasis of phenomenological research. A small sample size of 5 to 25 individuals might be adequate for this research strategy. This range reflects the extensive nature of phenomenological investigation in which each participant may be interviewed in depth several times to gain a comprehensive grasp of their lived experiences. Reflecting for Mason's opinion, this research will use a qualitative method by conducting in-depth interviews with 10 Gen Z individuals that will produce a descriptive data that consists of individual experience essences. Reducing individual experiences of a thing to a fundamental description is a fundamental objective of phenomenology. In order to accomplish this, researchers gather information from individuals who have witnessed the phenomenon, in this case, Gen Z's preference for text and voice messages during digital interactions, and then create a comprehensive description that captures the essence of the experience for each person. Some of the informant criteria are Generation Z, born between 1997 to 2012 or about 13 to 28 years old in year 2025. Second, actively involved in digital communications using instant text messages such as WhatsApp, Line, Instagram DM on a daily basis. Third, having experience in using text messages and voice messages. 4. Indonesian citizen and lived in Indonesia for a long time to suit the social and cultural context of this research. And lastly, willing to be interviewed and give desired information as part of this research. Results and discussion shows that this study examines digital communication preferences on Generation Z in using voice messages and text messages in digital interactions through a qualitative phenomenological approach. The results of the study indicates that the choice between voice and text messages are highly dependent on the situational context. Informants prefer text messaging. Informants prefer text messages in formal situations, such as when communicating with lecturers, superiors, or colleagues, because they are considered more structured, efficient, and easy to document. In contrast, voice messages are more often used in informal situations, such as with close friends or family, because they are considered able to convey messages more emotionally and personally. This aligns with the ethics of intergenerational digital communication, where Gen Z tends to choose text messages when interacting with elders or in formal situations as a form of respect or for more written and structured traditional communication norms. However, they also use voice messages in informal situations as a way to express emotions, speed up communications, or show familiarity. The use of communication media shows Gen Z's ethical awareness to adjust the form of communication to the social context and the interlocutor, especially in intergenerational relationships. Voice messages are shown to excel in terms of emotional expression through intonation, providing a more real and interpersonal communication feel and reducing the potential of misinterpretation. The majority of informants even stated that they will prefer to use voice messages in the future digital communications because they are considered more effective in conveying meaning concisely, clearly, and expressively. Thus, voice messages are predicted to have great potential as the main media in Generation Z's digital interactions. The findings of this study provide practical contributions to various stakeholders. First, for instant messaging application developer, it is necessary to improve voice messages features such as audio quality, playback speed settings, and voice-to-text conversion to facilitate accessibility, user convenience, as well as AI features such as text-to-speech or AI voice for entertainment. Second, for educational institutions, companies, and organizations, understanding Gen Z's communication preferences, especially in the context of digital interaction, can be used to design more inclusive and effective communication strategies. Third, for digital marketing practitioners, the use of voice messages can be utilized to build higher emotional engagement with the Gen Z audience segment. Thank you for listening to my presentation and see you next time.